today, Janice Humphrey, and tell you some of the reasons why I think she deserves a tribute. Anthony Brandt once said that things may change, but all of us start and end with family. Now, the literal translation of that would be, we're born and we die with our family, but the figurative translation means that basically who we are is determined mostly by our families, and for a lot of us, that means our mom. Okay, so I'm here to talk to y'all today about her strength, her unconditional love for her family, and her incredible work ethic. And some of the sources I use for this include Quote Garden, Momscape.com, RobertBrault.com, Think Exist, and an interview with my dad. Okay, Robert Brault made the statement that if you have a mom, there's nowhere you're going to go in life where a prayer hasn't been. And that just kind of means that all of our moms will look out for us, keep us safe. And through the past couple years especially, she's been through a lot of really tough things. When I was talking to my dad, he told me that anyone who could stick with him, who is an over-the-road truck driver, is definitely made of some tough stuff. Growing up, he was gone usually 3 weeks out of the month, so she was stuck with 3 kids, raising us. I remember she would call him and have him threaten to drive home and give us spankings if we wouldn't behave, and usually that did the trick. But over the years, we learned that she was the one that actually was kind of in charge of everything. And then just a few years ago, her mom's battle with Alzheimer's took a really bad turn. So we all had to just kind of sit by the wayside and watch as this really strong woman that we'd known our whole lives, our granny, just kind of started fading away. She started forgetting birthdays. She forgot who we were. I remember one instance where she actually listed off all the August birthdays and forgot my mom. And it was really hard to just sit there and watch her go through all this, but she handled it just with the utmost composure. She knew that everyone in the family was going to be turning to her for strength. Even though she's the youngest of her brothers and sisters, she's basically taken over the matriarchal position in the family. And it's pretty cool because all her brothers and sisters know it. She's kind of a badass. A mother's love for her child is like nothing else in the world. It knows no law, no pity. It dares all things and crushes down remorselessly all that stands in its path. And that was a quote by Agatha Christie. And basically that's just leading into the fact that my mom loves us a lot. Me and my brother, and I'm sure my sister, who just turned 13, screw up a whole lot. We make the wrong decisions. We pretty much test her patience on a daily basis, even though now I don't even live at the house and my brother's moving out soon. I'm sure it's still going to be the same way. But she's always there. She's the rock of the family, and she's the one we turn to. And just this last summer, I didn't plan on being here in summer school with you lovely people. I was going to be out of town, but that kind of fell through, so I ended up needing some money for summer school, and I didn't want to ask my dad because he's got a lot of stress on his plate anyway, and I just kind of hinted to her that I was going to be needing money at some point, not saying I was going to ask my dad or anything, and a few days later he called me and told me that she had taken care of all of it and they were going to be paying for it. So that was an awesome birthday present, and it's totally helped me out a whole lot. And then this last quote by an unknown person: children are the sum of what their mothers contribute to their lives. And I think that pretty much everything I am today is because of her, because she pretty much raised us, and, you know, she's been a really great role model. And I like to think she's the hardest working woman in mom business. She has 2 real jobs. She works at H&R Block, and she also works in the cafeteria at our school. But she also runs my dad's truck driving business and my uncle's truck driving business. So she makes sure all of their receipts are kept in order, all their bills are paid. She's in contact with the people that contract them out all the time. So she just kind of keeps everything going while they're out on the road because they don't have time to do stuff like that. And she also pays all the bills for the house and handles all of our day-to-day crises. So in the end, she's just a really great role model, and if I can be half the person that she is, I know that I will not have lived a completely wasted life. So, in summation, I would just like to say that my mother is an amazing woman. The traits and qualities that I think best put her up for deserving a tribute would be her love for us, her work ethic, and her strength.